The art of customer success is not about avoiding risks, it's about knowing which ones are worth taking. Hello and welcome to StartCS. I'm Delia, and today we're talking about risks and how to deal with them in business and in customer success. Risks in business, are unavoidable. Every decision from launching a product to sending a follow-up email carries some level of uncertainty. But not all risks are equal. Some open doors, they spark innovation, build trust, and separate thriving companies from those that, play it too safe. Others, though, can quietly erode your reputation, your relationships, and your customer retention. The art of customer success is not about avoiding risks, it's about knowing which ones are worth taking. Because in the end, the biggest risk is not failure, it's standing still while your customers move forward. In customer success, playing it too safe can cost you customers. So today we're going to explore 5 risks worth taking and 5 that I wouldn't really recommend. Now let's start with the ones that deepen trust, improve adoption, and drive retention. 1. Challenge the status quo. Give up being a yes person. Be a true advisor to your customers instead. Even if that sometimes may mean you'll have to advise your customers to simplify their tech stack if it's in their benefit, which will lead to a short-term reduced usage for you. But hey, that's what customer success means, prioritizing your customer while building a long-term trust. 2. Transparency. Customers need to feel involved in the process, so make sure you keep them updated. Whenever there are any delays from the product roadmap perspective, for example, let them know. They will appreciate your proactivity in communicating the situation, even if it doesn't seem to be in your favor. 3. Escalate early. Usually, feedback sessions happen in monthly business reviews or quarterly business reviews, but don't wait to raise up a problem if you see it early. Make sure you get proactive about these matters, as it will save you and the business a lot of trouble. 4. Ask for brutally honest feedback. Not knowing your areas of improvement can actually cost you later, so I recommend you ask for feedback by addressing the hard questions, such as, what are the things we are not doing well enough? Negative feedback means that the customer still cares and you still have time to make adjustments. Choosing not to know what's frustrating your customers won't make those problems disappear. And 5, sell vision more than metrics. Aim to become part of your customers' business development plans. Being just a tool on their list won't bring you the partnership that you want, but another customer that sees you as a valuable provider. Now, KPIs and metrics are truly important, but you should go beyond that to close the deal on the loyalty and retention aspect of your collaboration. In customer success, the right risks are human. Make sure that you use honesty, initiative, and bold guidance, and you'll make your customers stay. Play the long game. Trust over comfort. Now, there's another category of risks, those that seem harmless until you realize they've been eroding your customers' trust, loyalty, or even your business scalability. Let's now explore 5 risks you should never take in business or in customer success. 1. Overpromise and underdeliver. Now, make sure you set the correct expectations even from the beginning, such as not mentioning about a feature that will come soon if it's not on the product roadmap priorities. Now, don't make your customers believe in a deadline or a timeline if you're not 100% sure it's doable. Also, you should align with the internal teams before providing your customers with updates. And another aspect here, if you realize beforehand that a specific term cannot be respected, you should let your customers know that as soon as possible. They may also have to report on those matters to higher management or maybe adjust a budget accordingly. 2. Avoid difficult conversations. Now, running away from tensions or conflicts doesn't really make you reliable in front of your customers. Sometimes trust is built mainly in those hard moments when you choose not to keep quiet, but to address what needs to change and take action on it. 3. Onboarding bad fit customers. At the beginning of a startup's journey, the temptation to sell to anyone willing to buy is huge, regardless of how realistic their expectations are versus what you can actually deliver. But long-term success comes from choosing customers who truly fit your product and your team. Bad fit is short-term win, long-term loss, because customer fit is actually retention's foundation. 4. Focus on the renewal aspect of the collaboration, and that's it. Now, for renewal to happen, constant engagement is needed, especially post-sales. Business reviews, check-in calls, proactive emails to bring value, all these contribute to the bond you create with your customers. And 5, ignore feedback or constructive criticism. As I said earlier, there's this belief that a customer who provides negative feedback is a lost customer, but that's not always true. You see, when negative or constructive feedback is provided, it means that the customer still cares. Now, on the contrary, a customer who does not join meetings, does not get involved in the collaboration, that's an almost lost customer, especially if they don't even take your phone calls. Now, it's like in life. If they ghost you, they're not that into you. Don't chase short-term wins and don't hide behind silence. Protect trust and retention will follow. Thank you for listening to this new episode of StartCS. If you enjoyed it, subscribe and share it with someone who could use it. Next time, we'll explore how to build a risk-ready customer success culture where every risk you take strengthens retention. See you soon.